Good afternoon, gamers. So, I am starting a new account in 2021. Now, obviously, you can see that the account it's not brand spanking new. The account's at level 83, but it's new enough. I would say anything below level 85 is still new. So, the reason I'm doing this is I started this account back in 2020, and the question was, I've been playing for since the beginning of the game, and the question being, if I had to go back and do it all over again, would I do it the same way? And the answer was no. Way back when we first started the game, we had about half the toons we currently do now, and the metas were completely different. And the idea back in 2020 was, what would I choose as a new player with the knowledge of an experienced player to go for? And the answer was separatists. The old metric would be to go after the Phoenix, which would be, hold on one second. Here's your Phoenix. These guys were the first team new players farmed. Chomper, Zeb, Cannon, Ezra, and Hera. Those are the 5 easiest. And those guys would get you Thrawn. Thrawn would get you his ship. He'd also get BB-8. BB-8 goes to Jedi Trained Rey. And that was the recommendation for years for people to go. Now, we have a lot of different toons. Or we had a lot of different toons back in 2020. And the idea was to go for separatists, which are here. All right, your Dooku, Newton Gunray, and then a combination of probably Magna Guard and a few Geos or some other droid to go with it. And by doing that, unlocking separatists, you end up unlocking Padme. Is in your Journey Guide. Now, Journey Guide was a brand new feature which completely changed the game. So, it used to be that you had to wait around for events to come about every 3 to 6 months, and then you could unlock all these characters. Now, they've just put it on the Journey Guide, and as soon as you get to level 85, all of these are available as long as you meet the prerequisites. So, if you went the Phoenix route, Phoenix would get you Thrawn. Thrawn would get you BB-8. And then BB-8 would get you Rey. With other toons, you obviously have to get the accompanying toons with it. But the way we're going... and also the Phoenix double as a Rebels team, so Rebels would get you Emperor Palpatine. And then Palpatine and Thrawn would get you R2-D2. R2-D2 would eventually lead to Commander Luke Skywalker. But now, alright, what we did, beginning of 2020, was we decided to go with Separatists. Separatists will unlock Padme. At the time, Padme was one of the top metas. Alright, and you can see I'm literally there. I just need a little bit more gear, and as soon as I unlock level 85, which will probably be in about a week, I'm gonna have her, and she pairs really well with Galactic Republic toons, which there are a few that are really easy to farm in the beginning stages. Ahsoka Tano, Jedi Knight Anakin, Barriss Offee, and Master Yoda. Now, Master Yoda is another one of those event characters, so you're going to need 7-star Jedi, but as you can see, I already have 1, 2, 3, almost there, which I need for the Galactic Republic. And in pairing with them, I've also farmed, let's see, Jedi here. Bastilla Shan, she is an awesome lead for early game, and Jolie Bino, he is a great healer. Also, once you get his Zeta, he revives all Jedi players. So you become almost unbeatable at that point, and it'll help with all kinds of events and all kinds of aspects of the game. But, once I have those Jedi, I can unlock the 7-star Jedi Master Yoda, who will pair well with my Jedis, with my Grand Republic. He's just a great toon. But let's go back to the journey guide here. So you saw I had the Jedis. I have Bastila Shan, Jolie Bino. After that, all I need is Zalbar, who I've been kind of working on, Mission and T3 to unlock Jedi Knight Revan. He's another top meta team. Although not as much as he used to be, he's still very easy to unlock for new characters. And then Jedi Knight Revan leads to Darth Revan. Revan leads to Darth Malak. And you can see where this is going. Darth Revan, Darth Malak, they make an awesome combo. They are still a top meta team, even now, although they've kind of been overshadowed by General Anakin Skywalker and this new one, Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. That is endgame meta. You don't even need to worry about that yet, because you need all kinds of relics and high gear levels that you're not going to be able to obtain as a new player. But along the way, we'll obviously unlock Thrawn, who will get us the rest of the early meta teams. And that was kind of the way I was thinking back in 2020. At 2021, some things have changed. And I thought, I went back and I asked myself, I have this old account that I kind of stopped, and would I still continue going separatists? Or would I go back to the Phoenix meta? Now, the only reason I question that is because of, this guy right here. He got a rework, added in some special abilities, and the Empire team had kind of fallen out of favor. They had become a little weak. They were overpowered by other metas in the game until this rework. With the rework, Empire is a huge, huge meta. Darth Vader is a killer. So, would I go for the Empire using the Phoenix route to get that team going? And I don't think so. I mean, obviously I have Vader, I have shards for him, I could power him up. He is a great solo toon. He doesn't even need the rest of the Empire to be a real beast. And for that fact, I think I would still stick with the Separatist start. I would still do that, go with the Padme, get the Jedi, get Revan, work on Vader. You'll get shards for him. You don't even need to farm him, because they basically give you shards throughout the game. Once you get him to 7 stars and you can start gearing him along the way, he doesn't need anybody. He can just go in and kill all by himself. He's a great solo toon. And then you'll have all these other squads to pair and work on for other aspects of the game. The other reason, Bastila Shan, her lead is going to get you really far in Galactic War. And I'll show you why. Once you get her going. Alright, here's my Jedi team with the Bastila Shan. She gives huge protection up boost. You see that what just happened there? The purple is her boost. That's her lead. And basically from this point, any damage that the opponent is doing, they're not going to be able to do enough damage to break down that extra protection that she gives you. And any hits that they take, alright, so they're hitting Barris. Alright. Now, even if they had depleted half of the protection that she had been given, here's what happens. It was all extra, so they don't count it. And when we go in again for this round, boom, we're back up to completely full. It makes her lead so much easier to get through Galactic War and complete all of the levels constantly, consistently, without needing multiple teams. And once I'm gonna have to check the stats, but once you hit level 85, and you have completely cleared Galactic War, which should be easy before you make it to level 85, I think it is 50 times. Check in just a second here. Alright, the multi-sim feature opens up. There, yep. Player level at 85 unlocks sim to unlock the ability to sim. Plus you need 50 wins. I already got those because they're so easy to do. With the Bastilla Shan lead, as soon as I hit level 85, I'll be able to sim that. I'll never have to fight them again. But the key to getting to level 85 is doing your daily activities. The experience points received from all of these activities is what's going to drive your level up. And those are the most important things for new players. So focus there, get your level to 85, and then you can start unlocking all these characters in the journey guide. And all of these are meta characters that you're going to need. So, once I get to level 85, I'm not even in a guild right now. I'm in a starter guild still. I'm just kind of working, building toons, and building up my roster. Once I get to level 85, I'm going to start a new guild. It's going to be a training guild for new players. I will post that information once it happens. Any new player who wants to learn the fundamentals of the game and build their rosters is welcome to join. Until then, take care, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.